Hey everyone, I just wanted to go through the digital assets strategy that Michael Saylor published on Michael.com and shared at the White House Digital Assets Summit. As of right now, it has around 1 million views, and it just struck me as this is literally the blueprint for the future of capital formation. Um, From Michael.com, here's a digital assets strategy to dominate the 21st century global economy. The preamble states, with the right digital assets framework, policies, and leadership, we can enrich our citizens, empower our businesses, dominate the global economy, and pay off the national debt. The economic benefit to the US ranges from 60 to $100 trillion over the next decade. The spiritual benefit will be enormous and enduring. Digital assets create a sound framework to catalyze the crypto renaissance. The proper digital assets taxonomy eliminates unnecessary confusion, conflict, and controversy while fostering rapid innovation, collaboration, and capital creation. A streamlined approach introduces four new digital asset classes, seamlessly integrating the traditional financial system of securities, commodities, and currencies with the new digital economy. This structure must be elegant, intuitive, and adaptable to accommodate billions of people and millions of companies. Number one, digital token, an asset with an issuer backed by digital utility for capital creation and innovation. Two, digital security, an asset with an issuer backed by a security or commodity for capital efficiency and globalization. Three, digital currency, an asset with an issuer backed by currency for digital commerce and dollar supremacy. Four, digital commodity, an asset without an issuer backed by digital power for capital preservation and appreciation. Vision, unleash the power of the crypto industry to grow the global economy. Millions of US businesses, artists, influencers, and institutions can quickly access capital markets by issuing digital tokens via digital exchanges. Thousands of stocks, bonds, ETFs, and commodities can be issued as digital securities, circulating 24/7 globally on computer networks and mobile devices. Digital currencies issued by US companies will ensure the dollar remains integral to global commerce, positioning American issuers as the world's financial leaders. The dominant digital commodity, Bitcoin, will serve as a global standard for capital preservation and appreciation, attracting trillions in capital inflows, with the US as the primary beneficiary. Principles: become bankers to the world by revitalizing capitalism and property rights. Issuers must have the right to create and issue assets without requiring prior approval from regulators. Exchanges should have the right to custody, trade, and transfer digital assets seamlessly between clients and other exchanges. Owners should have the right to freely custody, trade, and transfer their assets. All market participants must adhere to fail- fair disclosure, ethical behavior, a commitment to avoiding conflicts of interest. No one has the right to engage in fraud, and all are civilly and criminally accountable for their actions. The industry should be responsible for disclosures and compliance, allowing markets to function organically. Digital assets should move freely over the internet as swiftly as computational processes allow without censorship or regulatory obstruction. By establishing superior financial protocols, the US can lead the world in digital finance, attract global capital, and serve as the foundation for the future economy. Imperatives: end the war on crypto and drive the digital transformation of the economy. Hostile and unfair tax policies on crypto miners, holders, and exchanges hinder industry growth and should be eliminated, along with arbitrary, capricious, and discriminatory regulations. The government should engage and provide support for major banks to custody, trade, and finance Bitcoin assets. Debanking of crypto industry participants should not be tolerated. For the industry to reach its full potential, it needs to be recognized as legitimate and treated fairly by the traditional banking, insurance, and financial establishment, as well as government agencies. Opportunity: transform and turbocharge the US economy over the next decade. 1. Digital token. Expand US companies' capital base by $10 trillion, dominating global products and services. We export our ideas to the world. 2. Digital security. Grow US securities by $20 trillion, establishing leadership in global stock, bond, and derivatives markets. We export our securities to the world. 3. Digital currency. Expand US treasuries by $10 trillion, reinforcing dominance in global banking, credit, and currency markets. We export our currency to the world. 4. Digital commodity. Increase US long-term capital assets by $20 trillion, enhancing the wealth of American households and corporations. We export our values to the world. Strategic Bitcoin reserve. Win the race to dominate cyberspace and own the future. 1. Acquire 5% to 25% of the Bitcoin network in trust for the nation through consistent, programmatic, daily purchases between 2025 and 2035, when 99% of all Bitcoin will have been issued. 2. The strategic Bitcoin reserve has the potential to generate $16 to $81 trillion in wealth for the US Treasury by 2045, offering a viable pathway to offset the national debt. 3. Never sell your Bitcoin. By 2045, the reserve should be generating $10 plus trillion annually, continuously growing and serving as a perpetual source of prosperity for the American people for generations to come. Conclusion: a call to action. The time to act is now. By embracing digital assets and fostering innovation, the United States can secure its position as the global leader in the 21st century economy. Policymakers, regulators, and industry leaders must collaborate to establish a regulatory framework that enables responsible growth while ensuring market integrity. A strong, forward thinking strategy will unlock trillions in economic value, strengthen national security, and position the US as the undisputed leader in the digital age.